Hi, this is Glenda. I've been playing with a leaf fold card. I've been fluffing around with this for over a week because actually I've been having chemo, and I think the thing it does most is sap any desire to be creative, and I have to kind of force myself to even try and make a card. And as well, I spend all my time making cards, I'm kind of trying to do that. Anyway, that's as an aside. I ran out of YouTubes to watch because, quite frankly, they're getting scarcer to find anything to watch. And so I was looking at some old ones, and I came across this leaf fold card. This was my first attempt, and it sucks, basically. The folds are way too big, and I'll probably put that one in the bin. This was my next attempt, which somehow I managed to change the folding of, which was like half of the course at the moment. But this was the last one I did, and I think it works. It's just as a little plain thank you card. Except of course I got my liner crooked, didn't I? I was going to start making fancy sheets on how to do it and everything, and I doubt I'll make them again, so I've just left it at my little pencil one, but I'll show you how it works if you're interested. Basically it's the only thing I've had to share, so I may as well share it. So to start with, it's a 4-inch piece of card, and then it can be A4, 12-inch. It's a little bit flexible, but you know, around that sort of length. And just let me check the pattern in the here. I think I'll do that one. We're going to put a score at 4 inches, and that's all at the moment. And then I found it better for the next parts to use a thinner scoring tool, like a thin stylus, because we're going to score from that 4-inch to the corner, like that, and then again from, I'm probably going to be off camera, try and do it up here. And across that diagonal too, so this piece has a cross on it. Now we're going to do an accordion fold. If you do, let me get my little pieces of paper. If you do the top corner, your leaf ends up down the bottom, and if you do this bottom corner, your leaf ends up, wait on, if you score the bottom corner, it's going to end up on the top, and if you score the top corner, it's going to end up on the bottom. Clear as mud. I couldn't work out why my test pieces all kept ending up reversed. So I'm going to do this bottom corner this time. So we're going to line it back up, and then we're going to score every 1/4 inch. If you could do it even finer, that'd probably be even better, but I think it would be impossible. Except that I just missed entirely. It's the end of a long weekend, quite literally. My husband's been away for 5 days, and I have barely seen anybody, and it's been pretty yuck. Okay, so this is my right side of the card that I want to show, so I'm going to turn it over and accordion fold all those marks we just put in. Like that. Okay, now we want to fold this in half to that. Actually, I'll fold that score line so it's a bit easier to see. But we want to bring this over so that it's half and half. So that's why this is sort of not an exact I did say it was 8, but then that didn't work out. It depended on how this all came together, and so on this particular case this score line is just before the 4, but you want it to fold over so it's just before the crease. Clear as mud again. Now what we're going to do is let me get rid of the scoreboard. This is what our other fold line is for. We're going to bring all this together, and depending how thick your card is, don't use card that's too thick, it just won't work. I'm going to bring that together like that, and then this sort of folds flat. So I want some tape. At this point, if you're using a stamp positioner, it's much easier to do your stamping before you finalise this part. If you're just stamping with a block, it's probably okay. Now what have I done? Yeah, I'll leave my stamping, but it is generally easier to do it before you do this part. So a piece of tape just along half of this. And bring that together. And this just sits sort of flat. And what I've been doing is putting a little bit of glue in on these ribs here and then just popping a little weight on it till it sets up, and that's the card done. So it's quite simple. It's cute enough for a little thank you or something. Yeah, so it works that way. And obviously on a busy paper like that I'll put a white liner, which hopefully I'll get straight this time. I did also get sick of the whole thing and just use the corner pieces to make some leaves. There's a few tutorials out there for this kind of thing, so I don't know if that's helpful, but it's what I've been doing. So thank you for watching.